So in the pre-market, sold off, but came up above the VWAP. So everything was pretty much getting ready for a very nice opening range breakup. Sold off, really tested this 34, came back up. So I went long 35.80, added more at 36.40. Huge ask at 37, and I was hoping to really get this breakout on the 37, but I couldn't. All right, guys, good morning, everybody. All the traders, we survived another week, the first week of February. What a volatile week we had. I mean, the technology sector earnings were just amazing. You know, Amazon, Snap, Facebook, ups and downs, and just unbelievable situation that we had. So what we're gonna have today is talking about earning of a Snap that popped up 60% in the pre-market, and I traded to the long side really nicely, and also Ford, which they apparently also messed up their earning and then gap down 10%. So Snap was sold off really heavily yesterday. That was the sympathy play for Facebook. So on a daily chart, when you look at it, you know, it dropped because Facebook dropped, and everyone said, you know, all the social medias are probably going to be down. But the earning apparently was good. I didn't actually go through the earning and what was happening, but it gapped up 60%. So, you know, just such a volatility, gap down and gap up. It's just unbelievable. So in the pre-market, sold off, but came up above the VWAP. So everything was pretty much getting ready for a very nice opening range breakup. Sold off, really tested this 34, came back up. So I went long 35.80, added more at 36.40. Huge ask at 37. And I was hoping to really get this breakout on the 37, but I couldn't, and it dropped, and I got out with fairly significant loss, because my average was around 36.20, and then dropped like 60 cents on me. It did drop and held this S3 and this level 34 for a few minutes, and I really got this feeling that it's gonna bounce. I wasn't really expecting it to go to 38, but so I went long, popped up some partial, and I added again at 35 and popped up, again partial, and now I realize that now we probably want to go toward the 37, and I added a little bit here because I know it's extended. I told myself that if we break out the 36.60, we definitely want to go to 37. So, but it was really extended, so you can't expect such a huge move. So it did drop. I was still good. My average was around the VWAP, because again, I was adding, and as I promised everyone and myself, as soon as we break out this level at 36.60, I added heavy breakout of 37 and all the way up to 38. So I'm actually still a little bit in there. So I'm actually still a little bit in here. So yeah, so 500 shares. The average became eventually 36.46. So that was a very solid day on the Snap. And obviously on the swing trading situation is really bad, and definitely sucks here. And that was my trade. I don't, Brian, you jumped in for the move toward 37 years.
No, I missed that one. I was in and then I got out before the move 37. I think my best trade of the day was a real kind of almost surprised me at the open was pins. So the drop, the drop I got on pins right back to previous day close, like just so happened so fast. Just got in and and then it popped back up to the VWAP, and I shorted it again, and got another drop back to previous day close, and then got out of it. So that was two really nice trades on pins.
The legend shorted here, Brian, got this move, and then came back up to the VWAP and again got this move. It's just such a mess, and you made profit on it. So
but the VWAP, this VWAP rejections are great. Oxy I traded, RBLX was my other really good trade. I got it bounced for a second time off of the previous day low.
So sorry, how did you traded Oxy as an opening range breakout? Yeah, beautiful.
I just traded it because it was going up. It was kind of just a momentum trade. But RBLX was the other, was a really good trade. It was a double bottom bounce off previous day low, and then when it started to move up, second time I caught it.
Wow.
And then yeah, it was a nice move. So yeah, two really good trades and a few other little ones. Shorted Ford off the VWAP rejection again, and
Oh yeah, Ford.
for a
I
bit of a
traded
scalp.
Ford. Ford was my biggest profit actually, more than a snap. So Ford had that earning, and again sold off in the pre-market, really solid. Just started right at the VWAP for the first minute, no volume. There's no imbalance. So as soon as the second minute trade happened, it started short. I didn't see it here. That would have been a really nice short. I didn't see this opening range breakdown. I would have definitely went short in there. In that time, it wasn't even a short selling restriction drop, so I added heavy size on that because Ford is. I know the ATR is very small on Ford, so it's not moving like a snap from $34 to 38. You know, I knew that Ford you're gonna go heavy and get a smaller move. So from 1820 got to 1750. It bounced back to VWAP and I added more a little bit. Came down, but I eventually popped up and I got a stopped out. So. But not a big deal in situation. But I got a really nice move on that. So my day, perfect. Yeah, so these VWAP
Cool.
rejections. I think Brian, you got this rejection from Ford at 18, the second move here.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
got this one here.
The other rejection was was right around 940.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so markets, the job reports came in. Apparently, it wasn't good, but market dropped, but came back. But it's probably nothing is gonna change the macroeconomic policy. The Feds are gonna increase the rate, and they start the tightening. Probably until March, we're gonna have some weakness. But based on the historical data, when the tightening actually starts, market is going up. But until March, we're probably gonna see some more volatility. And yeah, so IWM is definitely in the bear market range. The IWM is in bear market. Q's and deep into the correction territory, and SPY is in a minor correction right now. But we recorded another after hours with traders with Brian,
After hours.
and we
Yeah.
discussed a lot. It was really nice. We changed the format, so make sure guys to comment on that so we know exactly how we can improve that. We want to improve the production quality of the channel. As I mentioned, a stock trading simulator. Let me bring the stock trading simulator. That's the replay that we have. So if you guys want to, if you are not a trader with our community and you want to practice, make sure that enter your email and you can just go and trade everything that you want. The next version that we're going to have is the actual customization, personalization. Add your own charting indicators, color, and everything. That's one thing. And another thing that we have is the trading terminal that we have. That right now is on bearbullterminal.com, but we're gonna switch it to tradingterminal.com because that's the best we could get. Yeah. So right now the 1 year performance, if you see my chart, the 1 year performance that we have is IWM is down 10%, Q's up 6%, SPY and Dow 11% up. The last 3 months, IWM 17% down, Q's 11%, SPY and Dow are 4%. So today's sector is kind of mixed, but in the last 3 months, energy was the strongest sector and is still very strong. Consumer staples and utility is strong, and in the last 3 months, everything else was really beaten up, including IT and consumer discretionary. And yeah, so year to date, again, energy and financials because of interest rate, and energy is because of the global situation. All right, so Bitcoin at 39,000, pretty good, and yeah, everything is pretty good here, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any feedback, comments, if you have any question, definitely answer that. Post it on the comments, and looking forward to trading with you on Monday. So I had a pretty good day.
Yeah. Everybody have a good weekend, and yeah, keep it green for the rest of the day if you're going to continue to trade.
Awesome.